I am Jean M. Davis, and today's date is November the 28th, and I am Sarah's great-grandmother, and I originally came from England, Liverpool, a long time ago. And I came over on a Pan American airline plane, and I had my daughter with me, Kim. And when I got to the States, it was really different than what I was used to in England, and time has really changed.
How has the community changed since you were young?
Well, we didn't have refrigeration then, and now we've got refrigeration over there, and everybody's got a refrigerator. And there was no cell phones in those days either, love.
When you were young, how did you earn a living?
Well, I just went out and got a job, and I'd done a lot of cleaning of homes and stuff. And I used to help my mother in a store. She had a greengrocer's store, where she sold apples and oranges and all kinds of stuff like that. A small store. There wasn't a big stores like they have it in the States, though.
How did your parents earn a living?
They had their own fruit and vegetable store, and my dad would go to the market and pick up things, and when he'd come back he'd put them in the store for me mother.
How did most of your friends earn a living?
They all worked, and I worked in a big laundry too. When I was 15, I worked in a laundry for a while, and then I helped my mom in the store polishing apples to put in the window, because my dad had to have these big flashes built like a pyramid.
Describe a typical school day. What was your school day like?
Oh, it was different. Well, we would go in and we'd sing of a morning, God Save Our Gracious Queen, naturally. And then we'd all say the Our Father before we went to class.
What was the length of a school day for you? How long was your school day?
From 9 o'clock of a morning until 3 in the afternoon. No, 4 o'clock I think it was. 4 in the afternoon. And we had to walk home. There was no bus transportation or nothing like that, or your folks didn't bring you. That's how I used to walk. And that's why I'm so slim today, because I've always walked to get places.
What was your subjects?
Oh, it's the same as here. We had reading, writing, and arithmetic, and we had band, and I played the tambourine, and I sang at school too.
What was your schedule? Your school schedule?
Well, I think I just told you it was
I know.
9 o'clock till.
That's the length.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had to go straight home from school. We couldn't linger on the way, because when you got home, then your mom would be not too happy with you.
What was discipline like in school?
Well, they used to have, when my mother was going to school, where my mother went to school at, they had, my mother got a walking cane to take in for the teacher, and her mother told her, don't take that into school because you'd be the first to get it. You used to have to put your hand out and then they'd hit you with a walking stick to make you mind in those days.
What sports or activities were available?
We had, I went to an all-girls school. There was no boys in there. All-girls school. And we had like rounders. We played rounders and cricket and basketball, and we'd have to go to the boys' school to play basketball. So we'd all have to march over there, and we all had uniforms to put on, a white blouse, and we were all dressed the same, in a white blouse and a tunic over the top, navy blue, and white socks.
Was there a dress code?
Yes, that was the dress code.
You just told me. What did you do for fun or entertainment?
My dad used to get us all in his van, but he took to the market to bring home stuff in, and we'd all go to North Wales for the weekend, and that's where there was a seashore and everything there. And I have a picture of it.
If you lived in the country, how far did you go to town?
I didn't live in the country. I'm sorry, love, but I didn't.
Just say you didn't.
Country. Okay.
What was special about holidays or Sundays?
Sundays we would be in Wales, and then we'd be on our way back to Liverpool. There's England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales, and their islands are all together, and they're just separated by water or tunnels.
Were you around during the Great Depression?
No, I'm old, but I ain't that old, love.
I just have to ask.
I know.
What was the price of goods, like bread, gas?
What was the price of it then?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't drive, and my mom didn't drive. She was too busy in the store working.
What were the prices of anything, like candy, drinks? Do you remember anything?
Well, candy was the same, that you could get it on special like they do here, but we didn't get no candy till Christmas time. And my mother would get one bar of chocolate and give us 2 pieces of the chocolate. We wouldn't get the whole thing. And my mother, she'd join clubs, and she'd buy like apples, not apples, but like pears in a can, and that would be special, and she'd put them away to Christmas, and we couldn't eat that stuff because we didn't have a lot of money. So that's what she'd do.
Were you in any branch of the military?
No.
Okay. Okay. What would you consider to be your greatest tragedy you've experienced? Tragedy
was when my son got killed in a car accident, and he was in the U.S. Air Force. Gordon was his name. And he was taking his friend that was in his 80s to the Veterans Hospital in Merced, California, where they lived. And he had a heart attack and fell on the wheel, and they got killed right away. And that's what happened to Gordon.
What would be your most memorable moment?
Is when I'm leaving to come to the States. And that's when my dad took me to the train and put me on the train. And I was married then. I had a daughter named Kim. And all the time I was on the train, I was thinking I should go back, but I never did.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I haven't been back since 1982.
Is that it?
But I really love all my grandkids and my great grandkids, and I know they love me too.
We do, Grandma.
Okay.
Done?
You want anything else on there?